Thank you for inviting me to the Stakeholder Forum. My name is Konstantin Scheihing, and I'm working at the Oldenburg East Frisian Water Board as a project leader. I'm going to present to you today results of our joint research project GoCam, and I'm talking now on behalf of the whole research group. The title of my presentation is the Online CAM Dialogue Platform, supporting integrated water resources management in multi-stakeholder contexts. Now let's start straight away. I would like to start with the question, what are the prerequisites for a successful integrated water resources management in multi-stakeholder contexts? And there are several studies that point out that, of course, the essential point is the regular interaction between the stakeholders, and consequently, the sharing of the problem perception among the stakeholders. And that links also to the closing of knowledge gaps. And thirdly, the recognition of the diversity of the different stakeholder positions is essential and a consequent follow-up from the two previous points. And in the best cases, this can lead to a mutual trust between stakeholders. Now, how is that linked to the CAM Dialogue Platform that we developed in our joint research project GoCam? To start, I would like to give you a one-sentence definition of what the CAM Dialogue Platform is. The CAM Dialogue Platform is a free online GIS system for stakeholders to share and evaluate data on specific IWRM challenges in a cooperative process. But what does that mean actually in applied terms? For exploring that, I would like to show you an exemplified workflow in the CAM Dialogue Platform. And of course, as speaking for a water board, I will pick the example of a company that wants to obtain groundwater production rights in a certain area. To apply for these rights, the company needs to execute an environmental impact study. And that involves a hydrogeological model, in this case under 3 different pumping scenarios. Once that is done, the model will yield results, model results. And in this example, we will have a look at the model result, change of the mean annual stream discharge in the relevant catchment. That is, so to say, our indicator, which we use to evaluate the impact of the groundwater abstractions. Now, once it is done, as a company, we have the results on our personal computer, so to say. And if we would like to use the CAM Dialogue Platform, the online platform, to support an integrated water resources management, we would do that in the following way. First of all, we would create an IWRM project online on the platform, which enables us to view, upload, and change data in this project. This data can be any kind of geoinformation layers, or also files and reports, any data that is of importance for a particular IWRM project. Once that is done, one is able to invite other relevant stakeholders, such as, in this case, the municipality. The municipality consequently has also access to the same project and to the same data, and is capable of reviewing this data, but also, in turn, uploading relevant data by themselves. And in this manner, the IWM project is populated with meaningful data for the IWRM project. This function facilitates the stakeholders with the opportunity to share online different data and model results as well, but also to share their problem perception and to close knowledge gaps among the group of stakeholders. Well, that is only the first aspect of the CAM Dialogue Platform. The second aspect is a consequent evaluation of these indicators, alias model results, with target functions. And consequently, the comparison of these personal individual target functions among the group of stakeholders. Now, what does that actually mean? Let's have a look at some typical windows in the CAM tool. As a stakeholder, I would start with selecting a scenario, which in this case, in this example, would be a pumping scenario, and consequently choosing an indicator. Here we have the mean discharge change. Subsequently, another window pops up that allows us to define on a subcatchment area or level the target functions for our personal water management target. In this very case, in this window that you see here, you can see that the stakeholder defined his target function in the following way. He says, no change in the discharge is 100% target fulfillment, and this target function decreases linearly up to 0% target fulfillment for a discharge change of more than 80%. Now, that is only a simple example, but it leads us to this view. This is a swipe mode view, which enables all the stakeholders to compare their individual target functions and associated results with each other. Here, a stakeholder is enabled to recognize the diversity of the different stakeholder positions and gain an understanding in the group. Well, I hope with this short presentation I was able to show you how the CAM Dialogue Platform implicitly respects the key factors for a successful IWRM. And maybe you already have an idea of how you can apply the CAM Dialogue Platform in your personal projects. Thank you very much for your attention.